Hey everybody, Steven here, and today I'm doing an unboxing video for the H1 from SOUNDPEATS. So the company reached out to me, sent me a link, and it's actually a Kickstarter that they had, and asked if I wanted to try these. And these ones had a lot more going on with them than the other ones that I've actually tried. So this one I'm interested to hear what it actually sounds like, the music quality. And with this, it actually talks about gaming too. Now, I don't typically game on my phone. I do have a couple games on there, so I'm going to boot those up and actually see what the sound is like with that. But with that being said, let's get this thing unboxed. And then I'm going to talk about a lot of the features here. Man, it's clean looking. That looks really, really good. So in terms of presentation with the box, I like the look of it. So with this, we have, and this is just going to be some of the specs, 8.6 millimeter drivers, Knowles Balance Armature, Qualcomm QCC 3040, that's going to be the chipset in it, full touch controls, Qualcomm aptX adaptive, wireless charging case, 40 hours of playtime, dual mic CVC noise cancellation, and then this is Bluetooth 5.2. And then they would actually just rest inside of this. Let's get these guys out. You can see the microphone right there. The finish, the kind of matte finish is really, really nice. So we can get that in there. That is it. So, got these two. And then underneath here, oh, they're already trying to pair. We have our rubberized tips. So usually with these, you're going to find small, medium, and large. Usually the mediums are on there. This is a USB Type-C cable. Ooh, this comes with True Grip Premium Earphone Tips, Soft Memory Foam, Max Noise Isolation, Stay in Ear. Let's get these open. Yeah, so these are usually like silicone, right? This one is not. This is like, you can literally see it's memory foam right there. So you can squeeze that and then it'll take its shape again. I'll try both. So let's see if this is actually popping up. Usually with these, I've never had any problems with connection. SOUNDPEATS H1. Let's see, it says on the inside there, it'll say left. So let's put this in. The fit is good. The fit is really, really nice. I've talked about this before. Any of these are, let's make sure it's actually on there. Any of these are going to be inherently noise canceling just based off the fit. So I can only imagine with those other ones what it's going to be like, where you actually have the memory foam with this. So I'm connected. Let's try something out here. Turn the volume down a little bit. And it's playing already. And it gets very loud. So let's talk about some of the information with this. Scroll down here. So, with this, the Knowles Balanced Armature BA driver. So this is going to reduce, or it reproduces, clear and precise treble that doesn't extend excessively and penetrate your ears. So more acoustic genres will simply shine on this. We have the 8.6 millimeter drivers. So it's going to have a good amount of sound with it, right? Patent precision tuned crossover. It's innovatively utilizing a proprietary crossover to seamlessly bind all frequencies so that you can listen to almost any type of music with it. It keeps different frequencies divided up accurately, like highs, lows, and mids, and then they actually showcase this here. So you have the 8.6 millimeter drivers working with the Knowles Balanced Armature driver to make sure those mid and low frequencies are their own thing, and then those high frequencies. So just basically the big thing here is you're going to have really good clarity with your music. The QCC 3040 chipset, that's going to be that Bluetooth 5.0 from what it looks like. So with that, I believe it's in the range of like 60 plus feet with the Bluetooth 5.2. I have one other headset that actually has that. So you should have a good range when you're setting your phone down and walking away. But the sound quality with when I was trying to listen to this, because I could hear my voice raising up trying to talk over the music, it sounds really, really good. You can swap these seamlessly. So I had just the one earbud in. So mono on the left, mono on the right, and then I put them in together, and then you get stereo. AptX or aptX, adaptive audio codec. So the better the codec, the higher the bitrate, the superior the sound quality. So in addition to SBC and AAC, the only two codecs iOS devices support, SOUNDPEATS H1 also supports Qualcomm aptX Adaptive, a codec that dynamically auto-adjusts its bitrate based on the quality of the source, the connectivity, and the surrounding RF environment to guarantee a robust and consistently premium experience. I'm going to be excited to actually take these to the gym, turn some music on in the background, and see how it's adapting to that. Lag-free gaming mode. So this has low latency. It has the lowest at 40 milliseconds. It says triple tap the earbuds to enter this mode to engage in a virtually lag-free gaming experience. Curious to see how that actually works. Like I said, I don't really play games on my phone much, but I'm going to try to hop into Terraria, and then I'm going to try to hop into Minecraft. Deep passive noise cancellation. This talks about the Comply True grips here. So small is 11 millimeters for the regular ear tips there. Then you have medium at 12 millimeter, and then large at the 13 millimeters. Don't know if it says on these what these are going to be. My assumption is they're probably mediums for these in terms of the actual size of them, but because it's memory foam and it can adapt to that, that shouldn't be an issue at all. Dual mic CVC noise cancellation, we talked about that. So clarity, I will be testing a call with these as well. AI voice assistant, that's pretty standard against with a lot of these earbuds here. And then you have the touch controls. I'm still adapting, but it gives you a little diagram here. So holding for 2 seconds is the phone. 1.5 seconds is going to be drop the call or back for audio. Double or triple tap for game mode. Double tap is going to pick up, answer a phone call, or it's going to pause or play your audio. If you just tap it once, and this is going to be on the left side, sorry, you're going to drop the volume. And then on the right, if you tap it one time, you're going to increase the volume. Double tap is going to be answering a phone call, hanging up, or pause or play for your audio. Triple tap, you're going to activate the microphone. So this would be the voice assistance with this. 1.5 seconds hold, you're going to get skip song, or it looks like with that one, it would be like reject a call. And then 2 seconds would be to answer it. So you have multiple ways to actually do this, it looks like. And I'm looking at that symbol. I'm wondering if actually the 2 seconds may be redial because it has a little circle next to it, but a little bit harder to see right here. Ultra long playtime, we get that 40 hours of battery life. That's pretty standard. That is on the higher end. So a lot of them we see 25, 30, 35. So 40 is kind of the upper tier with some of these, unless you're going with like the Vankyo ones, which that one, the case is really, really heavy, but you get like 120 hours of playtime. Keep in mind, that's because it's a very large battery, thus the heavier case. So with this, if you need to charge it all the way up to full, it takes an hour and a half. You'll get 100% battery with this, right? So you can charge these earbuds 6 times over. With this, shows in the middle here, it's going to show your 4 bars for your battery life. You can wirelessly charge these. So if your phone, which is what they're showing down here, like can reverse charge, wirelessly charge something, which you see with Android phones, then you could actually charge these up. So Price with these, $79. So you can find their other products on Amazon, but this one is the Kickstarter here. So $79, hi-fi, talks about the driver units, crossover, mic quality, all those other things are going to be right here. This is IPX5 as well, so sweat, dust, things like that aren't going to be an issue. And then these weigh 44 grams, excuse me, the charging case weighs 44 grams. Headphones are going to be 6.5 grams. This has a 500 milliamp battery and then 60 milliamps in the actual earbuds here. So with this, the impedance is 16 ohms. And I think that for the most part covers all of these. Frequency is 20 to, I'm assuming, is it going to be 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz with this. And then we get the charger, and then it just talks about what you actually get with this. And then this is going to be the tiers for if you're going to order it through the Kickstarter. I don't know if there's a timeline for when these may be available on Amazon. If they are, I'll actually update, because I'll make sure that there's a link for this in the description. But once these are actually just on Amazon, I will make sure that I put a link in there for that so you guys can actually find that as well. So I want to put both of these in my ear for a second, and let's give this a play. So it gets incredibly loud. They fit the ear very well. So I talk about the airplane test. If I'm on an airplane with these in, is the sound loud enough that I could hear the music without any problems over the low hum of the airplane? Absolutely with these. If I'm wearing these, you're not going to hear much around you. That's something to consider with this. So when I go on my bike rides, typically, I may have to leave one out because I need to hear traffic, because these may be the most noise canceling out of any of the headphones I've used. I'm having a hard time talking with this just because it's one of those deals you can't really hear much around you. Sound quality is great though. Very, very clear audio. The bass is good. Yeah, the sound quality is phenomenal with these. Kudos to them and what they've done with this. So let's go ahead and actually boot up a game just so I can hear the audio real quick with this, and then let you know guys how that actually sounds. So it would be, let me remember this correctly because it's 3 taps, right? 3 taps on the left side to go into, yeah, 1, 2, 3. All right, and it even said game mode. So just hopping into Terraria really quick. The audio sounds good. All right, here we go. And so choosing Terraria 1, one of the few games I have on my phone, but the audio is really, really good with the music. And it sounds good. So there's the game. So yeah, good audio for that. I don't play really any first-person shooters on my phone. But let's hop into a different game. Let's actually boot up Minecraft and let's see how that does. That click that it does with the menus, very distinct. All right, so in Minecraft, sounds really good. Hearing the water going and all that. Start breaking some blocks. So yeah, everything sounds clear, crisp. I wouldn't expect any lag or anything out of this, but it does sound really good. The clarity is nice. I'm assuming if you are playing other games that have multiplayer where you need to know, hey, is there somebody behind me? Somebody coming up on my flank? Anything like that, this is definitely going to work very well with that. So yeah, we have Minecraft right there. Sounds good too. So overall, this is making a really, really good first impression. Take that one out. We'll slide these in here. Yep, and of course we have the magnetic strips in here. That's how it connects, one to charge it, but also with this, when you pop this in, boom, it's gonna fit right there. So that's gonna be these. So I need to spend a little bit more time with this. So the big thing here is I want to test it going to the gym. The fit is snug. I'm going to pop these on, so I will talk about that when I come back as well. I need to go to the gym and put these through a little bit of a workout. And then with that, I'm going to turn on my music at the studio. So I own my own studio, personal training studio, so I can turn the music up really, really loud and then see how this competes with that external noise, and then just see how they stay in my ear for the whole workout. I need to do the call, so I'm going to make sure that the microphone sounds really, really good with this. And then I'm going to game a little bit more with this as well. Maybe download Fortnite or something like that and hop into a match just to see. I have another, it's a third-person game I might hop into just to see what that sounds like, where there's more kind of 3D sound going on. And then come back, talk about my experience with this, and then we will wrap this video up. So let's go ahead and cut ahead. All right, so I got to spend some time with these. I went to the gym yesterday, did a workout. That went really, really well. So I put on the memory foam ear tips, and when I initially put them in, I first thought I might not like them just because it just feels different. And then it's one of those things like just how memory foam works, where the rubberized tips, I mean, that fitting just kind of sits in there snug. It doesn't really adjust beyond that. This one, you put it in your ear because you're going to squeeze a little bit, put it in, and then as it expands, it really fits the ear nicely, and it's really comfortable. I thought maybe long term, I just, for whatever reason, my first initial reaction was I wouldn't like it. And then as I had it on longer through the workout, I really, really like it. So I'm going to leave those on there. And with that, it actually is more noise canceling than these rubberized tips. So something to keep in mind. I had the music on at the studio just for that background noise, and I turned it up really loud. I can't really hear anything when I'm playing music and I have these in. So then I turned it off, and I just paused the music just to see. It fits so snug. It really is like you have earplugs in, right? So you're really not hearing anything. And I almost like to try these out, like go to a concert and put them in just to see, because obviously that's going to be a lot louder, how much it really is just with the ear tip on there, the memory foam one. It's kind of blocking out all that exterior sound to whatever you're listening to, right? But they fit really, really good. These get extremely loud, very comparable to the Vankyo ones that I used. Those, and that was the last one I had my hands on, those are by far the loudest out of all of them that I've tried up until now. These, comparable to those. So the sound, more than enough. I don't think in a general setting I'm ever going to have this max volume. Some of the other ones I would. I may be out riding a bike or something like that and may turn it all the way up. These, probably not. Like I said, these get really, really loud, so I like that. I actually went out skateboarding around the neighborhood, and they sounded good. I mean, I can hear everything clear. So if I am doing something noisy, if you're working in the yard, like mowing the yard, for instance, or whatever it may be, you're just in an area that has a lot of exterior noise, or you're doing something that has a lot of noise, you could still hear the music with these. So huge plus on that end. The gaming experience, I went ahead and downloaded PUBG, and with that, the spatial sound, right, that 3D sound, the stereo with this is really, really good. I actually had it so there was a guy behind me, and I heard it literally off my back right side. Turned around, got a couple kills, and then hopped out of the games. But I played for a good 10 minutes, and I mean, everything sounds good. I did put it in game mode. Everything worked great, so I'm assuming it worked. I didn't notice any difference between having it on and off, but I don't know if that's something, I mean, to me that seems like it's something hard to test. Maybe if I sat there for long periods and played with game mode off, I could maybe hear some type of delay or whatever it may be compared to the game mode. But just in game mode, it played great, sounded great. And because I have that spatial sound, like I said, I heard that person over my right shoulder, was able to get him. Everything sounded phenomenal, so these do really, really good with gaming. I'm almost tempted to see if I can connect it via Bluetooth to my computer and then play more games like that and see how that goes. So I'd like to do a review for these, so that'll be something that down the road I want to get done, condense all this information a little bit, but these get a huge thumbs up with this general first impression from me. Now, in terms of ordering these, they're not on Amazon right now. Because this was a Kickstarter, they are actually just now sending these out. So I'll put a link for the Kickstarter, but with this you can look. Right now it seems like the early bird special is $79, and you're going to get everything that I got here, and these are shipping out right now. So if you order it now, I don't know how long until it gets to you. I'm assuming production is rolling. Once they actually have an Amazon listing for this, which I'm assuming is coming in these next couple months, I will update the link in the description, so make sure that you guys can have the two different ones, and then you'll be able to find those, because you can find their products on Amazon right now, their other wireless earbuds, and I'll put a couple in the description as well. I haven't used them, but these are the newest ones, so I'm assuming the quality is much better. You're going to get more of the updated things like the Bluetooth 5.2, the new chipset, all that other stuff compared to the other ones, but I'm assuming the other ones sound really good also. They're also going to be a little bit cheaper, so something to keep in mind. But that's actually going to wrap it up for this video. If you guys have any questions, maybe there's something that you want me to cover in the review I didn't cover in this video, let me know in the comment section. I will make sure that one, I answer your question in the comments, and then I address that in the review. Hopefully that'll be in the next month as I spend more time with these and kind of put them through the paces a little bit more. Kind of, like I said, try them out. Maybe I can connect them to my PC, get out, maybe I can ride the bike, not just skateboard, things like that. So I get a good feel for all of these different situations and really how it performs in those situations. So that's going to be it for this video, everybody. If you like the video, hit the like button for me. If you want to continue to follow along with all my content, hit the subscribe button for me. Thanks so much for watching.